DJ playing amazing music. Hell yeah. And one more time for Tom, Pierre, Taro, everyone, and Colin, everyone here making live music, art, comedy happen in downtown Green Bay, Wisconsin. Fuck yeah. Yeah, for those of you who were here yesterday, I'm still Kristen Lighty. I'm still a comedian from Green Bay. We've got a whole crew of people from Burn This Records here to do comedy. It'll be a different lineup than you saw yesterday, different people. We brought about 8 people from all over the country here to perform stand-up comedy. The fun thing about stand-up comedy is it's better when you listen. So, yeah. Hello. Yeah, UFO Fest. I went to a Bigfoot convention not too long ago, because I party. Anybody here ever be up to the Bigfoot convention in the Upper Peninsula? Okay, I'll take you. It's a good time. I was surprised to find out the vibe of the Bigfoot convention, though, was number 1, we believe in Bigfoot. Number 2, we will be drunk by 10 a.m. And number 3, we want to shoot him. I was shocked. You know, I thought we were there to appreciate and love Bigfoot, not murder him. I would stay hidden too, you know? So yeah, I'm born and bred in Green Bay, grew up here, moved back in 2018. Thank you. Yeah. Moved back. Comedy at 5 p.m. Who knew it would be not loose, not drunk. Alcohol is a vital component of comedy, so please, chug your drinks. All right, I'm funnier the more you drink. Yeah, I moved back 2018, bought myself a house. I am a proud homeowner. I am very much in debt. Thank you.
I know the struggle.
Yes, oh yeah, clap it for Tom. He just got a house too. Look at us, property owners. Yeah, almost didn't get my home loan though, because there is another Kristen Lighty in Green Bay, and she loves to do crimes. Wow. No idea. Thank God for middle names, man. Almost didn't get my house because in this competitive of a market, you have to really stand out to a seller, you know? Like sometimes you have to write the seller letters as a buyer as to why they should pick you, you know? And I'm just imagining all these letters coming in like, me and my family want to fill this house with the sound of our children's laughter, yeah? And my letter would just be like, me and my cat want to do weird shit in your house. And they picked me, they thought I'm a weirdo. That felt pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with the turkey problem that's happening in Green Bay. I didn't expect that as a homeowner. There's so many turkeys. And like when I travel to the Midwest, people aren't familiar with turkeys, so they're like, oh, they're cute and fun. Like, no. They're prehistoric monsters with steel talons and steel jaws, and they will fuck you up. Like when I go to the wildlife sanctuary, I'll see moms like, go stand by the turkey, honey, get a picture. Like, do you hate your kid? But yeah, so many turkeys that I got a letter from the city about it. Came with a little official letterhead and everything, and the gist of the letter was basically, yeah, there's a lot of them. Number 1, don't feed them. Number 2, try to scare them if you can. But like no direction as to what to do, you know? So I don't know if we're talking guns or dressing like pilgrims. Some neighbors have chosen fireworks. It's getting real weird on Beaufort. But the other day I was coming home, drove up to my house, and there was 26 turkeys. 26. On the yard, on the porch, on the garage, on the roof, and I just kept driving. Like, it's their house now. I just celebrated 4 years with my boyfriend. Yeah, this is locked down, sorry. This mouthy broad's taken. Yeah, I got us a weekend at the White Lace Inn in Door County, which I was very excited about. Yeah, it's a really fancy place. They have like water beds and hot tubs in the room, fireplaces in the room, and the owner was killed in the furnace. Yeah, so there's something for everyone. Yeah. I didn't tell my boyfriend about that last part though, because he is is just an absolute golden retriever of a man. Like, I love horror movies, and he'll just come in and look at it and be like, oh. And he is, like, we went on this vacation together to Mexico, and by the time we left, everyone knew his name. They were like, hey, Rick, hi, Rick, hello, hi. And no one knew my name, because if I don't know you, this is what my face looks like. And if you do talk to me, I'll just start talking about politics till you go away. Yeah, I have a lot of feelings about the certification process for public sector unions. Yeah, not red-blue politics, weird politics you don't even know about. But I love that he has so much energy to just be out in the world and be giving like that with an open heart, because, like, I don't have that. I'm so fucking tired all the time. All I want to do when I get home is just, like, sit on my couch, space out, disassociate, and stare at that wall, baby. Yeah. I love spacing out so much. It's made me realize if we are living in a simulation, I'm definitely not a main character. She's giving NPC, baby. So yeah, we're gonna kick this show off. We have a lot of fun people in town for you. Yes, we got folks from LA, from Bloomington, Indiana, all over. And I just, before I start us off, I want to end on a serious note. Something I care deeply about. I incorporate into all my acts. Sort of a PSA, if you will. Every time you turn off a Thin Lizzy song during the guitar solo, someone's dad gets a DUI. Please don't do it. All right, are we ready to have some fun? Hell yeah. Your first comedian coming to the stage. She's in town from Los Angeles. You might have seen her on Comedy Central's Roast Battle. She's so fucking funny. We're so lucky to have her. Get clapping right now for Anna Venezuela! Give it up for Christian, everybody! Give it up for yourself for being here! Yeah, louder, louder! Come on, you're so far away from me. I feel weird. I need to be closer to you. Hello, hi, how's it going? Hi, my name is Anna Venezuela, and I have 21 years clean and sober. Yeah. And this crop top in this economy? Yeah, this is a sober woman. Yeah. I also am 42 years old. Yeah. Thank you. I love the ladies with the chunky highlights. We're like, it's okay to be 40. Yeah. Let's do it. No, you're beautiful. I'm 42 years old, which seems to be the median age of this punk festival. I've never seen, punk's not dead, but it needs been gay. It's very, y'all are, there's a stroller in the green room. What the fuck's happening here? It's pretty fun. So I'm sure, like all y'all, when some of you were reading Harry Potter, I was dropping acid and being Harry Potter. That's what I was doing. I was having a great time. It's weird, I've spent my entire adult life just raw dogging reality. Just out here, just straight to the eyes. And people ask me a lot of very strange questions about that. The question I get the most is, how do you have a one-night stand sober? I heard a woman gasp. That was great. Well, I'm here to tell you it's like any other one-night stand, except for I'm going to remember what your super weird dick and balls look like for the rest of my life. They are stuck in there, replacing information I need, like my social security number. It's very weird. Being 42 is really fun. Being 42, okay, I get the most ADHD, and I was almost like, sir, get me a drink too. Anyway, being 42 is fun because I'm single. Can you believe it? Who knew? I'm living my best life, and this is the hottest I've ever been. Ever. Yeah, the hottest I've ever been. And here's how I know, because this is the first time in my entire life that my hair, my face, my body have all matched. I
I gotta tell you guys, I was looking at a picture of myself in the 3rd grade the other day, and I look like the assistant manager of a Bank of America. Like, I look upwardly mobile and a little bit tired. I'm in the middle of a midlife crisis, and you just heard it happen, I have to tell you. Instead of going back to therapy, because I was lonely and sad, I thought the answer was to get Invisalign braces. So if any of you want to make out later, this is what it's going to look like. Let's do this! Anybody want a blowjob? I got sharp, pokey things in my mouth. Ah! How punk are you? Ah! It's fun. I go to pool parties and just take them out, stick them in my bikini. Anyway, I'm having a good time. Being 42 is fun. Clap if you're single. Who's single in this room? Gentlemen, it's okay. I'm not gonna I live in California. I'm not gonna move in like a raccoon and not give up. Calm down, all right? Besides, I know none of you men my age want to date me anyway. You know who wants to date me? Your sons. That's who want to date me. Your sons. The stepmom porn got them all fucked up, all right? It is wild, okay? And dating younger men, you gotta be careful, because some will watch all the porn and some will watch none of it, because they're all inundated from the internet. I dated a guy, I kid you not, he had never seen pornography in his entire life. That man just gave me the skeptical look. Most people, see, this is Wisconsin. You guys are like, oh, he lied to her, she doesn't know. Whereas most people in California, they go, what? They don't believe it. But I have to tell you guys, I know he'd never watched porn because he fucked like a self-taught jazz musician. It was confusing, folks. Honestly, it's the strokes you don't feel, okay? It's a real, only this crowd gets that line, okay? That's a line I say and everybody goes, what's jazz? Anyway. It's so funny. I know because he did a thing, and I got in an argument with one of the comics over this. So this guy, he thought that the only way to do the famed position 69. I don't know if you've ever heard of the famed position 69, sir. But the famed position 69, he thought the only way to do it, your girl just left. She just abandoned you and took your child. He's mine now. Ah! Okay. Last night they were yelling, "Take your shirt off." Anyway, he thought the only way to do this position was dick down. Yeah, thank you for reacting to that. Sometimes I go to places and they go, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, oh, you're a dick down city? Okay. Man, you hate women and oxygen. What's wrong with you? This is what it looked like, me doing 69 with this man. I'll go up here so you can all see me. All right, where do I go from here? It's a real choose your own adventure on this hand. I realized something the other day. I was on a show with a younger lady. It was like looking into my past. She was like Latina, and it looked like she'd been hugged enough by her parents. She was a nice kid, but she went up and had the audacity to make fun of her mother for having a tramp stamp. I know! And I'm like, bitch, you're making fun of a woman with a tramp stamp. You're making fun of your elders! All right? You're making fun of women with arthritis. And men! You're making fun of somebody who might... anyway, you're making fun of somebody with a 401k and a car payment. Leave them alone. Be kind. I got in my midlife crisis, I got a very strange job. I decided that just after the pandemic, I needed a little day job. And I got a little job at a place called the Americana at Brand. And you don't know what that is because you live by a real mall, the Mall of America or something, right? Aren't you guys close to that? It's the middle. In LA, we just think everything's the middle. That's it. We're like, oh, and then there's the middle. And there's lots of cheese there, and everyone apologizes. And I once in the Midwest got a scramble and asked for hot sauce, and the waiter went, I'm so sorry. And I went, why? Are you out of hot sauce? He goes, no, I should have just known that you needed hot sauce. And I was like, that's the cutest racism I've ever heard in my life. That's almost adorable. I don't even care anymore. That's great. So I got this job at the Americana brand. Here's what you need to know about it. What if Trump Tower had more gold, a singing fountain like the Bellagio Hotel, and a cupcake ATM? Yeah, that's his place. It's the asshole of capitalism. And I thought it'd be real funny to like go on the ground level and infiltrate from the inside. And it turns out it just tightened around me like a butt plug. It was awful. I hated it. And so one of the jobs I got there was, you wouldn't believe it, it was in the middle of this mall that is the size of this room. They had a full-sized, working, 100-year-old trolley. And I became the trolley operator. Ooh, who wants to fuck now? Who wants a lady who can drive a train? Yeah, I became the trolley operator, and I'm going to tell you guys a trolley joke and tell you how I got fired from driving the trolley. So here's what happened. We're on the trolley, and we're going around the mall, and this joke kills on the trolley, by the way. Okay, so lower your expectations and increase your whimsy. So over here to the right, we have the Tesla store. Teslas and this trolley have a lot in common. For example, both of these vehicles are fully electric, but one of us ruined Twitter. That's good joke. That's solid trolley joke. You should be rolling. Thank you. That is a trolley joke. The kids don't get it. Everybody's having a nice time. And a man walks up to me, and he's got no sleeves on, so I know this is going to be a fun conversation. He walks up to me, and he says, I don't think it's appropriate for you to get political on a children's trolley. And I said, I did not get political, sir. He said, you said that Twitter is bad now. I think Elon Musk is a hero who's made the world a better place. I know, fucking boo, right? Yuck, what's wrong with him? But one of the things I noticed about this man is on his arms, he had not one, not two, but three visible bald eagle tattoos. Yeah, 3 bald eagles. Did you know that bald eagles are solitary animals except for when they mate? Yeah, so that means that 3rd bald eagle was a cuck. So, just there to watch, America. But back to my unsolvable trolley problem. We're on the trolley, and he says, and he goes, you know what? I go, sir, do you have children I offended? He goes, no, I don't have children. And I said, you know what? You're just wrong, and this sucks. And he said, I would like to speak to your manager. And I said, you know what? Fair point. And so I go to get my manager, and my manager, she comes out, her name is Susan, and she is beautiful. She's younger than me. She's more Latina than me. She's got like winged eyeliner. When she walks, you hear bitty bitty bum bum in her hips, okay? So she walks out, and he looks at her, looks at me, and says, no, I don't want to speak to your manager. I want to speak to her manager. And we lock eyes because we realize we got all live racers. We're so excited. So then, here's what we do. So we run back, and we get her manager's manager. And guess who comes out, guys? Guess who comes out? Another Latina comes out. Marijuana brand. Thank you so much, everybody.
Give it one more time for Anna Venezuela. Fuck yeah. All right, your next comedian coming to the stage. He tours all over the country. He is a curator of Limestone Comedy Festival, one of the best in the country. Let's get clapping right now for Madeline and Martin.
Hey, one more time for Chris and Lighty for inviting all his comedians to come. This is super cool, man. Anna and I have both been lucky enough to perform comedy at the Fest in Gainesville. It's a big punk rock festival down there. So it's very cool to come up here and do it up here. I like Wisconsin better than Florida. Yeah, your cheese is way better because, yeah, Florida cheese is just enough. And, yeah, you will make your teeth squeak. Okay, good. I mean, I'm not a weed guy, but I'm so excited for when Wisconsin does get fully legal weed, just for the Wisconsin strains of weed. Yeah, I cannot wait to try a Culver's original butterweed and, right, just pack the bowl and put a little pat of butter on the top of it. I feel like if anybody's gonna learn how to vaporize and inhale butter, it's Wisconsin. That's where we're gonna be at. Be good. Also, the edibles will be amazing. The cheese curd edibles. We know the rotation is squeak, squeak, pass. All right, everybody. I thought that would do better, but you guys are like, we know, we live here. Fucking move on. Okay, good. Tell us about your far-off land that you come from. I am an old punk rocker, man. I am. I'm an old-ass punk rocker. In my 20s, I played a bunch of punk bands, and when they all fell apart, I did what always happens. I became an overly tattooed, overly earnest singer-songwriter. We know that progression, right? You're like, answer heavy. You know what's really punk rock? Acoustic guitars. Especially with these knees. That shit is punk as fuck. And then after that, I kind of wound its way down. I became a stand-up comedian. So thanks for being here for my third wave of desperation, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please laugh at these jokes so I don't become a DJ. Okay. Oh, man. I love DJs. You guys are doing great this week. I am old as fuck, man. I turned 50 years old last year. I hit 50. And we got anybody else in the room that's 50 or older? Anybody else? Yeah, a couple of you. Yeah, Anna was right, man. This is like a very median age punk rock festival. It's the only punk rock festival where I think I'm not the only one who has to like pick out what band shirt, but also what compression socks they're gonna wear, you know? Yeah, I went with black for both. That's what I did. I did turn 50 last year, and this is actually true. On the morning of my 50th birthday, I woke up to find an enormous zit on my face. Wow, one person's really into some weird shit. Cool. Yeah, I woke up and I had this huge zit on my face, and my thought was, I still got it, right? Yeah. I'm not a dusty old man yet. I'm still a greasy little boy. How can I be suffering from low T if this T-zone is popping, you know what I'm saying? All right, not surprising. Not a lot of skincare people at the punk rock festival. It's okay. Or just a few too many low T people. I don't know. For you young dudes, man, the algorithm is coming for you. Once you turn like 45, all of your pushed ads through your social media and the internet, it's all for low T. It's all for low testosterone. And every one of those ads is exactly the same. They're always like, do you not have the passion you used to have? Do you not have the energy to get out there and crush the day? Are you listless? There's something missing from your life. You have low T. And I'm always like, can it just be depression? Whatever happened to old-fashioned depression, right? I don't think I have low T. I think I'm just sad. Now my dick doesn't work anymore, huh? Some knowing laughs right there. Okay, thank you for being here. Some soft dick men in the room. Thank you for your bravery, fellas. I appreciate you. Man, I did make a return to punk rock. This is actually true. A couple of years ago, I started a punk rock band up again with a couple of my friends that are the same age as me. We're called Rage Against the Blood Pressure Machine at Walmart, and we're pretty good, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of a long band name, though, so we're thinking about shortening it to Blink 180 over 90. I knew this was gonna split the room. Some people are like, "Fuck your punny, fucking fun ass." But I'm 50. This is the kind of jokes I'm gonna write now. We were talking about going more emo and being my cholesterol romance. That's the last one, guys. That's it. I'm done. This is fun for me. Some of you hate it, but it's fun for me. It's good. Man, I celebrated 3 things last year. I hit 50 years old. I also hit 20 years of marriage. I've been married for 20 years now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. That is spread over 2 marriages, though, so not quite as impressive, I guess. Yeah. I'm in an interracial marriage. Anybody else in an interracial relationship? Wisconsin. Okay, good. All right. I feel like some of you are like, so you're Catholic and she's Methodist? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like one of us uses sunscreen and the other one doesn't. Here's what's so fucked up. I know the one person who clapped when I asked that question. It's because I see him at the meetings, you know. Yeah, like we have interracial couple meetings. It's the potluck pitch-in and half the food is delicious. See which white people have sense of humor and which ones have never had delicious food. Okay, good. I did not think I was going to be this combative, but I'm having a fucking blast, y'all. I'm in an interracial marriage. I'm married to a woman who's Filipina. My sister's also in an interracial marriage. She's married to a man from Guinea, which is a West African country. So whenever the 4 of us hang out, we look like the faculty for a liberal arts college. Like we separate off the brochure, like, there's a place for you here in Madison. Come on down. It is good, man. I like being married. It's cool. Clap if we got married too. Clap if you're married. Yeah. Okay, that's a married. Clap if this is not your first marriage, if this is like a second. Okay, all right. Yes. Wow, way too into that. Sir, you clap there. Are you in your second marriage? You're both on your second? Yeah, so that's good.
Head starter marriages.
You had starter marriages, yes. You're young, you know what the fuck you're doing. You fuck it up, and then you start over again, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, hell yeah. You just summed it up perfectly, yeah. I did read your Wikipedia. That's what it says. And, sir, that cheered me back there. You got 2 or you got more? You got 3?
2, yeah.
2. I think 2's normal, right? 2's a normal amount. I did ask that question last year, and this woman right up front acted like she'd just been called down to be on The Price is Right. I said, anybody married more than once, like 2 or 3 times? And this woman's like, woo! And this finger was pointing at the woman sitting next to her, who did not have the same reaction. So mad, murder face, right? So I go to the very angry lady, and I'm like, ma'am, you've been married a few times? She's like, yes. I was like, how many times? 5. And then just joking around, I said, well, are any of them still alive? And she said, no. Yeah, that's some real Wisconsin shit. Anyway. Yeah. The third thing I celebrated last year is I hit 10 years of sobriety. I'm 10 years sober. Yeah, man. I had to get sober for a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones was I kept blacking out and stealing things. Which will catch up to you. One time I stole the dartboard from my favorite bar and had to get a new favorite bar. Yeah, I was no longer allowed in that Applebee's. And has anybody here ever stolen anything? I got sticky fingers when they drink and stolen anything? Oh, right up front. Yeah, what'd you steal, man?
Usually just cups and stuff.
Cups and stuff, yeah. I got to outfit the apartment. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Pint glasses. Yeah, it's super easy. That's why we're going to search you on the way out tonight. And somebody moved over here. Somebody moved over here. Like, it makes anything interesting. Anna, what did you steal?
Oh, God. I would steal makeup, clothes. I would steal food.
Yeah, that's just shoplifting. That's not what I'm talking about. That's just... Yeah.
A street sign.
It's Win stole a street sign. That is the #1 answer. Signs is the #1 answer, right? Usually people in their 20s do it. My favorite sign answer, what did your sign say? Anything specific or?
It was for the entry sign to my women's college.
Oh, yeah. You're like, I fucking paid for this shit. You're like, yeah. So my tuition fee. So it's just the name of the college? Oh, hell yeah. Was it a funny name or something, or you just wanted it?
No, I just wanted it.
Okay, all right. My favorite sign answers came in Louisville, Kentucky, my hometown. I was back home doing some shows. Yeah, Louisville's a fucking hell of a city, man. And I was doing a show there last year, and there's a guy right up front, and he raised his hand. I was like, what did you steal? He's like, a sign. I was like, what did it say? He's like, you are being watched. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. You're my hero now. I think you might be a Kurt Vonnegut character. That is dope as fuck, man. Man, the dartboard was not the craziest thing I ever stole. I don't know how relatable this is to anyone here. I don't know anyone here who's ever like, come to at 4 o'clock in the morning, standing at a gas station, Holding a trumpet that you do not own, nor know how to play. That is a wake-up call. That's more than a wake-up call. That is a wake-up revelry, okay? That is like a da-da-da-da-da-da, get your shit together. I'm coming out of the fog. The guy behind the counter is yelling at me. I'm like, what? What'd you say? He's like, I said, can you play that thing? And I look down to see where he's pointing, to see I'm holding a fucking trumpet. And I was like, oh no. Did I mug a mariachi band? Blackout. Wake up several hours later in my bed to roll over to find ever so gently placed on the pillow next to me a trumpet. I was like, I gotta turn my life around before I end up in a ska band. Okay, that's my time, everybody. Good night.
Standing up front, we appreciate you. Your next comedian coming to the stage is the curator of Middle Ground Comedy Festival, amazing festival out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Let's get clapping right now. Get loud for Gwen Sunkel! Wow, what a time to be alive. Oh, we're here. There's like, we could do some roller skating if we all wanted to. We got some B-roll from Free Willy going on in the background here. I feel like this should be narrated by Morgan Freeman or something, but it's not. Yeah, all right. The other day, my boyfriend told me that I'm not like other girls. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And he was like, no, you misheard me. I said, you're not liked by other girls. And, I think he might be onto something, because when I left the bathroom earlier, this lady gave me a really mean look. Probably because I didn't wash my hands, but, calm down, I didn't even wipe, okay? That's a joke, you guys. I don't have a boyfriend. No, I'm not gay because I hate men. I'm gay because I love being fingered. That is... Yes, thank you, other enthusiasts in the back there. If I spend too much time in the grocery store, the hamburger helper hand starts to look a little too attractive, you know? Right? Anybody here have knuckle tattoos? That's right, that's my favorite, right? Yeah, because y'all definitely look like you can take a finger beating, you know? No? I thought this was a punk rock festival! Hell yeah. So, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, I'm not in a very good mood today, and that is because my vibrator broke yesterday. Yeah, I know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home tonight and I'm going to set my cellular telephone on vibrate, okay? And then between the hours of 12:30 a.m. and 1:45 a.m., you're all going to take turns calling me. Okay? Don't leave a message. You can leave a message if it's like about where I can get ham or something, but otherwise, just keep calling me back, right? You know? It's either that or I just lay in bed and pray for an Amber Alert, you know? I don't know, nothing turns me on more than the thought of a dad who wants to spend more time with his kids. A lot of single dads in the room tonight. Okay, what a surprise. I know what y'all are thinking. You're like, Gwen, does it really take an hour and 15 minutes? And the answer to that is yes, because that's exactly how long it takes me to watch 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. okay? And why am I watching 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote before I go to bed every night? Great question, in case the first one is a cliffhanger, okay? You think I'm gonna be able to fall asleep while there's an unsolved murder in Cabot Cove, Maine? Absolutely not. Get in the Buick Skylark, Jessica Fletcher, we've got clues to find. Why are so many people being murdered in the town of Cabot Cove, Maine? The show was on for 12 years, 25 episodes a season, that's over 300 murders. There are only 3,600 people who live in the town of Cabot Cove, Maine. That's a full 8.3% of their adult population dying by first-degree murder. What in the fuck is going on there? People want to know about the crime rate in South Chicago. I want to know about the crime rate in the fictional town of Cabot Cove, Maine. Is this more of a Columbo crowd? I can change the joke. Yeah. I recently went to a Christian winery. I think they call it a blood bank. I gotta tell you, the worst part was the food. That was a body of Christ joke for 2 of you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Now, I was in a small town in Illinois recently, and they were trying to decide if they were going to build a casino in this town, right? And a bunch of people in the town were in favor of building the casino, and a bunch of people in the town were against it, and they had all gathered at their town hall that day to have a big rally about it, right? So half the people in town were standing on one side of the lawn, and they were all holding up great big signs that said, "Casino!" And then on the other half of the lawn, there were a bunch of people, and they were all holding up signs that said, "Casino!" And there I was in the middle holding up my sign that said, "Casino, I can see both sides of this argument because on one hand a casino could bring a great deal of tax revenue to your county. However, organized gambling disproportionately affects the poor and working class. So this could create social problems that you are not yet prepared to deal with. However, I do not live in this area and therefore am not permitted to vote on the matter." It was a big sign. You guys are either gonna hate this or love this. I hope love it. I hope love it. But y'all movie fans? Anybody movie fans? Fans of movies? Who's seen Dune 2? Okay, 3 of you are gonna love this. 3 of you are gonna love this. So this is a little thing I cooked up here. This is 101 alternate titles for Dune 2. All right, here we go. Dune Part 2. Dunes. Dune 2, doing it again. Dune the Second. Dune 2, Electric Boogaloo. Dune 2, are we really doing this? Dune 2, you can't undo what's already been done. Dune 2, the Squeakquel. Dune 2, Back in the Habit. Dune 2, Furious. Dune 2, The Legend of Timothy Chalamet's Gold. Dune 2, Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Dune Reloaded. Dune 2, The Dune Towers. Live Free or Dune Hard. Dune 2, Beyond Thunderdome. Dune 5 Ever. Dune 2, Judgment Day. Dune 2, Tokyo Drift. Dune vs. Predator. Dune 2, The Awakening. Dune Returns. Dune Forever. Dune Begins. The Dune Knight. Dune and Robin, directed by Joel Schumacher. Dune and Duner. Dune 2, Darker the Dune. Dune 2, The Quest for Peace. Dune 2, City of Angels. From Dusk Till Dune 2. I still know what you were doing last summer.
Dune 2, The Phantom Menace. Twilight Saga, Breaking Dune. Dr. Doolittle 2. Another 48 hours of Dune. Dune 2, Cruise Control. Dune 2, Full Throttle. Dune 2 for life. Harold and Kumar go to Dune 2 for some reason. Dune Supremacy. Dune 2.5, The Smell of Fear. Dune it and Dune it and Dune it well. Dune 2, Save the Last Sands. Dune Family Values, Son of a Dune. Dune 2, Zendaya Takes Manhattan. Dune 2, Lost in Dune York. Dune 2, Journey to the Center of the Dune. Dune 2, Golden Retriever. Dune 2, Back to the Future. Dune Busters 2. Dune 2, Pig in the City. Dune 2, The Sans Clause. Red Dune. Dune 2, Meet the Fockers. Dune 2, The Dunes Have Eyes. Duneling Banjos. Dune, Where's My Car? Dune 2, The Last Sandbender. Dune 2, Civil War. Beetle Dune, Beetle Dune. Jurassic Park, The Lost Dune. Dirty Dune Sing, Havana Nights. Romeo and Juliet. 22 Dune Street. Dune XXL. Dunes 12, Dune 13, Dunes 8. Dune 2 in the Chamber of Secrets, Dune 2 in the Prisoner of Azkaban, Dune 2 in the Goblet of Fire, Dune 2 in the Order of the Phoenix, Dune 2 in the Half-Blood Prince, Dune 2 in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. Dune Annihilation, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Dune. Legion of Dune, The Doonies, Dune 2 Glass Onion. If these dunes could talk too. Kill Bill Volume Dune. Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps of Sand. Shanghai Dune. Ice Age Dune of the Dinosaurs. Come Dune Panda 2. Another Dooney movie. Damien the Dune 2. Dune 2 3D. Dune this, Dune that, That Thing You Dune. The Whole 10 Dunes. Dungeons and Dragons, The Book of Vile Darkness. 28 Dunes Later. Look Who's Talking Dune. Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Dune. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Honey, I Blew Up the Dune. Into the Dune 2, and of course, 2 Dunes, 1 Cup. If you guys want to come see me after the show, I have some little pins that are the hamburger helper hand with knuckle tattoos. And his knuckle tattoos say real beef. And he's got a little tear from where he killed the tuna helper in prison. So, thank you all so much. Have a great night.
Let's uncle everybody. Check out her new album that just hit #1 called Two-Person Job on iTunes and Amazon. Your final comedian coming to the stage, y'all, it's his birthday. What? To Atlanta. He's in town from Indianapolis, Indiana. His new album is out on Burnless Records called Who's the Master? Get clever right now. Get loud for Dwight Simmons!
Thank you, Green Bay. Oh my God, thank you so much. One more time for all the comedians you've seen so far. Anna, Matt, Wynn, and our host, Kristen, hosting the hell out of this show. This is fantastic. Thank you for saying it was my birthday. I was gonna bring it up, but it is my birthday. I'm excited. I'm 30, whatever the fuck. It is. I went on the Wolf River today. With this complexion, so if I never see another white person, I would be okay. You know what I mean? This shit's wild. So listen, okay, my wife is white. I married a white woman. I'm an ally. I am. Did you woo for that? That's weird. She's like, whoa, yes. Mix the blood. I married a white woman from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Okay, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'm from Indiana. I did not know Oshkosh was a real place. I just thought it was a company that made bib overalls for tiny humans. All I know is Oshkosh, gosh, I didn't know what she she was talking about. She's like, oh, I'm from Oshkosh. I was like, I'm from FUBU. What are we doing? I thought we were interracial flirting. I didn't know what's going on. I was like, straight up, Wakanda forever. Let's get this done. I didn't know, like, so my wife modeled as a baby for Oshkosh. As a baby for Oshkosh for gosh. And her mom's very proud. She still has, like, all the paraphernalia. She has magazines, Oshkosh magazines. Like, she pulls them out and she's showing me my wife's spread with... That's not how I want to say that. You know what I'm talking about. I was like, I recognize those guys anywhere. It's not how you talk to your mother-in-law. It's so embarrassing because I've been in commercials. I go on commercials auditions all the time, but I've never been in something as cool as Oshkosh Bagosh, right? All my commercial auditions are so specific and so offensive. My casting calls are fucking, it's like the last portion of cancel culture where they can talk to you any way they want. All my casting calls are like, hey, we're looking for a black man, 5'11", 210 pounds, bald, smiles a lot, makes white people feel comfortable. There I am, just... I book a lot of work. Like, put him in a string cheese commercial. White people love string cheese. Put him in a Subaru eating string cheese. We're gonna sell so many Subarus. I'm from the Midwest. I did not know this about Wisconsinites, okay? I did not know that your entire personality is wrapped in how much you can drink. This is education. Your entire, like, it's so prideful. Like, I was hosting my wife's family, and I was making drinks for everybody. I slid my sister-in-law a gin and tonic, just the way she likes it. I go, here you go. And she goes, no, thank you. And the whole family was like, we knew it. We knew it. I was like, knew what? I was lost. I was like, knew what? Apparently, turning down a drink is just a Wisconsin pregnancy announcement. That's all. That's all it is. I was like, knew it. They were like, oh, we can tell you're glowing. You're glowing. We can tell because you're just glowing. I was like, she's not glowing. That's detox sweat. She's shaking. She hasn't had a gin in 14 days. She needs help. They did have a healthy baby boy. They named him Pabst Blue Ribbon, so he is healthy. That's a PBR, baby. I do live in Indiana. I live with my wife in Indiana. They are banning books in school districts. Are they doing that here? This is a swing state. I know, man. It's crazy. Like, you can look at what school districts are banning, and the school district where I went to school, predominantly white, banned The Hobbit. They banned The Hobbit because the biggest threat to democracy is, of course, Bilbo Baggins. Over 1 trillion copies sold. You've done too much, Bilbo. The reasoning is they don't want anything to do with witchcraft or fantasy. Getting any kids, right? And that's nuts. I grew up on fantasy books. Like, I fucking love, like, I want to help. This is what I'm doing. I'm standing outside of libraries and schools like a drug dealer. I'm just like, yo, I got that Matilda, son. I got that Matilda. What you know about the Miss Trunchbull? You need to get that Miss Trunchbull in your name. Doesn't Miss Trunchbull remind you of someone with a bad-built, beach blonde, butch body? You know. Not timely. News moves too fast. I wrote that joke too late. It is crazy because my school district is predominantly white. They were one of these school districts that were like, we gotta get the critical race theory out of our schools. And I was like, I graduated from there. It was never a problem. I don't know what people think is gonna happen if you teach actual history. I don't. Like, I don't know what people think is gonna happen. Like, are you gonna radicalize little Timmy? You teach Malcolm X, like, little Timmy's gonna come home one day just like, hello, mother and father! If those aren't even your real names, I would like to inform you I will not be partaking in tonight's pork chop dinner. You see, pork is a tool used by the white man to control kindergartners. And I've had enough. You know why? Because I've been had. I've been took. I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, Fraggle Rock. It's not happening. Everyone relax. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just you. It's just me and you that got.
I don't know, I just walked in, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's probably for the best.
What was the joke?
Let me start over.
Just for me.
Just for you?
Just to tell the joke again.
I have a white wife. I can't take it on another white lady. I need The Wolf River has changed me. I'm different. I thought that you guys should get some militant black material to combat the RNC that was in your state. It's crazy. Like I go online, I do research. I don't know. I'm an empath. I like empathy. I like to know where these people come from. All these people that are full of hate have YouTube channels. They're all content creators. Anybody can get a YouTube channel. I can see how someone could be fucking radicalized. You know what I mean? Just like diving down. Because I was like, where do these people come from? And I found a guy. The entire premise of his YouTube channel is that black men are taking white women away from white men, which is a concept very near and dear to my heart. This man has 300 videos. Every video, he's like, they're taking our women. They're taking them. Our women, they're taking them. They're taking our women, okay? This is emergency. They're taking them. You don't believe me? I was at the mall the other day. One of them ran up and took my woman. It was crazy. That's objectively hilarious, but in the time that we live in, it's like, goddamn, it seeped into my psyche. I started having this reoccurring dream where I would just wake up in an abandoned field, dressed in all black. She was dope. I looked like Blade. She was crazy. I looked like Blade, right? I had a cape on. It was blowing in the wind. It's flap. Flap. It was badass. It was a great dream. Flap. My hairline came back. It was a great dream. I turned around and saw this giant standing structure with flashing letters that just say KKK. And I walked up to it. And I kicked the doors down. Bam! And I yelled, where the white women at? And then everybody's head exploded. And I ascended to heaven on the back of a black power fist. Where I was greeted by a sea of beautiful black faces. I saw Dr. King on a throne. I saw Harriet Tubman, and she had Mitch McConnell on a leash. I mean, he was wearing a get mask, but you can tell it's Mitch McConnell, okay? I know a turtle when I see one guy. I walked up to Dr. King and said, Dr. King, this is great. Heaven is, can I stay forever? And he goes, no, brother, there's more work to do. I say, how do I bridge the racial divide in America? Tell me what I can do. Tell me, please. Dr. Martin Luther King looks me dead in my eyes and goes, Brother Simmons, you really want to know what you have to do to bridge the racial divide in America? I said, please tell me, I'll do anything. Brother Simmons, you got to take the women. I snapped awake from my bed. I looked over at my wife. I just hit her with that Thriller laugh. You guys, it is my birthday, but I also, everybody on this festival does comedy full-time. I think a lot of us are selling merch. I have a shirt for sale. It is me flying on the back of a black power fist.